channel. In
the
today's video, there is an actual, we're going to be telling a story about a myth that could actually be true. So, what this means is that you could one day do this, and it could actually be true. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go. Here's the myth, okay? So, alright, here we go. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 9 is where we're starting off.
Something's weakening emergency responder communications. Should check it out.
Here we go.
What is number 9?
One time, this guy, he was going to the inn, right? He was going to the inn just to buy, just to put on some clothes. Okay, he even changed his outfit because his outfit looked pretty crappy.
Yeah,
so
it was
changing his outfit.
A fire.
He went to the middle. He went up to his landlord's office.
Something's
right?
weakening our emergency comms.
He was like, "Hello, landlord," and then the landlord answered.
Still inside?
It didn't answer.
We got
The
everyone
landlord
out.
opened the
This
door,
fire's gonna
looked
kill
at
them if we
him,
don't get help. Hear that?
tried to
Just
punch
noise.
him, but the
I think
guy
I can find the
dodged
source.
it.
Don't worry.
So,
Let me get your comms
this
back
is
up.
all a myth. It could not be true, but I honestly
Soon as
believe
fire
that it
press get
could
here.
honestly be
My whips
true.
can handle a fire this big.
So, he dodged the punch.
Whatever's weakening the
And
signal
then
is
he
just
looked
ahead.
at him and said, "Landlord, why would you try to do that?" And the landlord, okay, I'm still talking in the guy's voice. Alright. And the landlord, guys, yeah. And the landlord said,
Insurance only pays out if the whole building goes down.
and the landlord didn't even say anything, just looked at him and said,
Weakening comms for an insurance scam?
"Ugly."
Gotta stop this.
This is very interesting because he was actually the ugliest man in the world. Maybe that is why he punched him like that. What is so interesting about this story, you might ask? Nothing yet. I am not done. This story sucks in the beginning, but I promise it'll get so good at the end. Okay, so he was running up to the store after the landlord punched him. And then when he went to the store, his landlord was working at the store. So he was like, "Landlord,
Oh my god, I threw that guy off a building.
Because there's no power.
it didn't see that guy
I need to
from
charge up that generator.
Alright, anyways, he was like, "Landlord,
What?
why are you working
No,
at
he's
this
a bad guy.
store?"
Another group in on the scam.
And then the landlord actually did not answer, just ran away.
Dudes are trying to
Right,
burn
so
down that
what
building
is
for an
interesting?
insurance scam.
Nothing yet.
That's why they're
Okay,
messing with your
so
comms.
then this big giant monster
Putting
appeared.
people in danger.
Yeah. How's the fire looking?
This big giant
Real
monster
close to jumping the
appeared
building next door, and I still can't reach the
and
fire
proceeded to
department.
wreak havoc
Signal should
on
be
the
clear
whole
soon.
city.
Hang tight. I'll update you.
Why would he wreak havoc on the city, you might ask? Well, the answer is really simple. Because he did not like their haircuts. He said their haircuts were terrible. The worst haircuts he's ever seen, in fact.
We're getting close.
But they were too shy to tell
The signal's strong.
that their haircuts were bad.
Why are you always assuming things in my fault?
Yes, that is actually true.
Can't wait.
Anthony, in fact, does know a lot about this.
I am
So-
very intellectual while playing Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
So, you
Rob
might
does
be
not like
asking,
Marvel,
Anthony does not
so
like
he doesn't
anime.
care that I'm playing
So he doesn't care
Spider-Man,
that I'm playing an anime
Miles
game.
Morales for
Okay, back to the
PS5.
story.
I didn't mean to shoot a gravity well. I meant to web this guy up.
Gravity? Who's
A
Gravity?
gravity well.
Okay, back to the story. So, this guy one day, he was running up to the store after the landlord decided that he wants to run away from home.
And not be a Marquavius.
After the landlord did that, what happened was he ran up to the store again to see who was working the store manager, because last time it was his manager, his landlord, my bad. So while he was running up to the store, this big giant thing, he actually did the monster that slaughtered everyone because of their bad haircuts. He actually said, "That cut knife, it's beautiful. I would die, I would kill for that cut. Please go tell me who your barber is." So, what that guy did.
And his barber.
Okay.
Wait, that's
His
for a
barber
different
was
part.
actually his landlord. So he ran away
Oh,
from
biggest
home.
plot twist of 2022.
Hey, speaking of
Yeah, we're on
2022,
2022.
I just landed on
Fire department got the
2022.
building extinguished just in time.
Good for you.
I'm definitely giving your app 5 stars.
Glad I could help. Spread
As
the
I
word,
was saying,
too. More people
when
you
that
got,
happened,
safer will make you
right?
look.
I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about it. Thanks again, Spider-Man.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm throwing a book on the ground. Because it's in my way.
Okay, so while he was trying to tell him that his barber left, he said, "If you don't find me," the big giant monster said, "If you don't find me, that barber, I will kill you." Fearing for his life, he ran after the landlord like there was no tomorrow. And sadly, there was no tomorrow for him.
Oh
Because his
no.
landlord was long gone.
That's not good.
He eventually managed to find the landlord, but the landlord
Hey.
said to him,
We need to talk. In person.
"No,
Lie
dude."
to me again?
I
So
can make
why
this
this
right.
is such sad
Please.
stories? Because that guy
Meet me at
and the
Trinity
monster,
Church.
they both became
No more
best
lies.
friends
I promise.
up until the
You're
point
screwing with me?
that they couldn't find his landlord.
Hi. I know you're busy, but could I get a
And that
selfie with you?
was
Yeah,
honestly,
sure
it sounded
thing.
like 3 minutes,
Oh my God,
but
thank you.
those
Pose right
moments
there.
were insane. Okay, that is not the end of the story
gotta
though.
run.
The landlord went on to
Turned out
live
okay?
the worst life ever.
Aw.
He got his.
I've done this
couldn't
game
even
before.
Pay his rent. He could not pay his rent because his rent was way too much cash.
Oh, come on.
His rent was way too much money. So he went up to the guy, but actually it was not the guy. It was not the guy that got
can't be
killed
good.
by the monster thingy. It was actually his grave and his tombstone. So he went up to the tombstone and he started crying.
Please work.
And he said,
Here we go.
"I hated you so
Fire department should be
much.
here soon.
And I'm happy you died." And then he ran away from the grave. And then he proceeded to eat food on the grave in disrespect.
It's all good. I was in the
This is
neighborhood.
absolutely
Other guys tell me you
terrible.
got an app. I'm usually bad with technology, but for you,
Hold on.
I'll check it out.
Alright, this is absolutely a terrible act of very rudeness
Hey,
that will never be tolerated
can
ever.
you meet me at Trinity Church? We need to make things right
This
between
was
us.
so
You're
rude.
screwing with
Why
me?
is my teammate trying to hit me? Get your swords away from me, you
I'll see you there.
actual weirdo. And then the monster who actually killed the guy from not finding his landlord came up to
Ow.
the guy.
I just got hit
came
with
up
a
to the landlord-
rocket.
Came up to the landlord, even on the tombstone, and said, "You're next, my good friend." And then before that, after that, he said, "Unless you give me your little buddy's haircut that's dead." And the landlord said, "I'm good," and proceeded to slaughter the monster. I don't even have a clue what I'm saying. I honestly got lost into my own story 6 times.
What now?
I've been lost since like 20 minutes.
Hello! In today's video, we're gonna be talking... we're gonna be talking about a very, very, very interesting story that not a lot of people have heard. And again, this is only a myth, so it could have not actually happened.
You want me to feel bad because
But we
you
don't
lost?
know for sure. It could have actually happened.
I let you in the underground
So-
because I thought you understood.
What happened was this guy, he was walking to the
What
store,
Krieger did to Rick?
and then he saw a big fat grizzly bear
Not like
the
this.
size of 3
This is the
cars.
only way I can beat him. I need you to look the other way.
Right.
Please.
After he saw that, he went on a rampage about, "You're so fat, you
promise.
stupid pig." But it was actually a grizzly bear, not a pig. So what's wrong about that? I'm ending this video because I have no clue what I'm even saying.
Why'd you pick here?
Dad brought us.
I don't know what the frick I'm saying.
Me neither.
7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember?
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna be back, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say hi to
Ghana was my favorite.
the frog.
Anna wasn't there. You
Okay. Well, that's it of the story.